Good morning, children. Welcome to your physics class. Last class we discussed problems based on Newton's second law. Today we go for Newton's third law only. Before you have to learn two terms: action and reaction. Newton's second law based on momentum. But Newton's third law based on two terms: action and reaction. We do number of actions in your day-to-day life. For all actions, there is a reaction also according to Newton's third law. So, what is action and reaction? We have to understand with some examples happening in your day-to-day life. Here, one activity mentioned in your textbook based on using spring balance. There are two spring balances you can see, A and B. Spring balance B attached to the wall. It is attached to the wall. That's why it is fixed. This both the spring balance hook tied here and spring balance B in your hand. Then what you are doing? You are pull it. So we are applying force on this spring balance A with your hand. When you pull it like that, we are applying force on A in your hand using your hand. Pulling is a form of force. So when you pull it, apply the force on A. Then A applied force on B. That we can consider as action. So F A B. That we can consider as action. Then what is reaction? B will apply force on A. So F B A is reaction. That action and reaction, how we can understand by seeing reading. Suppose here reading is 50 gram weight force applied. Here also it will be 50 gram weight. But the force acted in opposite direction. Equal forces in magnitude, but they act in opposite direction. F A B equal to F B A, but they are acting in opposite direction. So we can write F A B equal to minus F B A. This is action. This is reaction. So action equal to reaction. Action equal to reaction. Also action equal to minus reaction. So we can tell action equal to reaction. Also action equal to minus reaction, because they act on two different directions and two different bodies. In two different directions also two different bodies only. So we have two spring balance A and B. When we pull this side A pulled A apply force on B. So F A B, that is action. Due to reaction, B apply force on A, that is B is reaction. Magnitude same only. If it is 50 gram weight, here shows reading here also 50 gram weight. Forces are equal in magnitude, opposite direction they are acting. So we can tell action equal to minus reaction, and they act on two different bodies in two different directions. Another one more example we can understand from our day-to-day life. Firing gun. Gun, pistol or bullet. When we are firing with the bullet. When we are firing, force applied on bullet and bullet moves forward. Bullet moves forward. Action. Due to reaction, gun moves backward. Gun moves backward. Reaction. When with a sudden jerk, this gun moves backward, and it may hit the shoulder, our shoulder also, when we are not taking care. So bullet moves forward when firing gun. Bullet moves forward, that is action. Due to reaction, gun moves backward. This reaction is known as recoil of gun. Recoil of gun. It's very important what is recoil of gun. Due to reaction only, recoil taken place. Also, this velocity is known as recoil velocity. Recoil velocity. Recoil of gun due to reaction, gun moves backward. When fired gun, bullet moves forward, that is action. Due to reaction, gun moves backward, that is a recoil of gun, and that velocity, recoil velocity is known as this velocity, what we call a recoil velocity, which is greater in magnitude, forward velocity or recoil velocity. Forward velocity. With a certain velocity, this pistol or gun moves backward. This velocity is known as recoil velocity. Then another one example. When a sailor travels in a rowing boat, boat moves forward. When a sailor travels in a sailing boat, as he and the sailor after completing the journey, sailor jumps out from the rowing boat. When sailor jumps out from rowing boat, what will happen? Boat moves backward. So sailor jumps out from the rowing boat, that is action. Due to reaction, boat moves backward. So in common we can tell for every action there is a reaction. That only Newton's third law is telling. For every action there is a equal and opposite reaction, but they act on two different bodies. To every action, equal and opposite reaction. And they act on two different bodies. This is Newton's third law of motion. Rocket, jet plane. Rocket, jet plane. They all pass on Newton's third law of motion. You know, when rocket is launched from a launching pad, gases, smoke and fire ejected out to the lower part of nozzle downward, that is action. Due to reaction, rocket moves upward. Reaction, due to reaction velocity only, it would move upward. Action what will be? Gases, wind, smoke, this all ejected downward, that is action. Due to reaction, rocket moves upward. Toy rocket also same way only working. When festival time we are seeing toy rockets. The toy rockets works on Newton's third law only. Then jet plane, when you watch sky, sometimes you can see marking there. Jet plane, after movement you can see smoke, you can see on the way. That action only. Due to reaction, jet plane moves forward. So in your day-to-day life, you can find the number of actions and reactions So according to Newton's third law, to every action there is a reaction in opposite direction and they act on two different bodies. To every action there is a equal and opposite reaction and they act on two different bodies. This is Newton's third law. So Newton's third law applications I told first about spring balance, then recoil of gun, then sailor when jumps out from a boat, action, boat moves backward, it's reaction. Then jet plane, rocket, these all based on Newton's third law only. I will say once again, to every action there is a opposite reaction and they act on two different bodies. Action and reaction on two different bodies. So we can tell action equal to minus reaction. Dear children, you have to learn Newton's third law and applications in your day-to-day life. Thank you children.